understanding MOU that will not only develop waste to resource opportunities but improve the collection and recycling of solid and liquid waste, as well as establish smelting plants for the conversion of electronic waste, which will transform Lagos as a leader in electronic waste recycling. Wahab stated that the government has also consolidated an enforcement campaign through collaboration with sister preliminary agency in line with the provision of the 2017 Lagos State Environmental Protection and Management Law to effect the arrest of almost 700 persons for highway crossing which endanger their lives. He averts that the ministry has also inaugurated the anti-open defecation squad at the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Ojodo-Berger axis, to ensure environmental nuisances such as indiscriminate waste disposal, open urination and defecation on road medians, and pedestrian walkway is eradicated in the axis, while cleanup exercises was carried out at Ikeja Kodesha Bridge, Oshodi-Uke Bridge, and Iyanoiva Intersection Bridge. Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, has admonished all motorists, particularly truck operators, to exhibit heightened vigilance and circumspection, especially with the onset of rainy season. LASMA General Manager Olalekan Bakari made the call while reacting to a traffic incident along Agege, Old Abeokuta Road, involving a fully laden truck and two painted commercial Volkswagen buses. Bakari underscores the imperative of street compliance with extant road safety protocols and enjoined drivers to adhere to the newly installed speed limiting devices, a measure strategically deployed to mitigate accidents and promote collective road safety. LASMA Director, Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department, Dayo Taufik, in a statement said, preliminary reports state the truck driver, who suffered previous fracture to both hands, lost control of the vehicle while navigating the Pensinema Bridge, adding that the truck plowed from the bridge, landing upon the two commercial buses stationed beneath. The National Orientation Agency, NOA, Lagos State Directorate, has reiterated the commitments of the federal government towards ensuring transparency and accountability in the student loan scheme disbursement. Director, NOA Lagos Directorate, Mustafa Tuka, made the commitment when he appeared on the radio program in Lagos. Tuka's statement followed a revelation by the Director General of NOA, Lanre Issa Onilu, that some tertiary institutions and banks were conspiring to defraud the beneficiaries of nil fund loan. Issa Onilu said several institutions were found to have received loan disbursement into their accounts without informing the affected students, and in some cases still compelled them to pay tuition fees, leading to double payment. Tuka empathized the agency's support for the DG's position and warned that such unethical acts would not be tolerated. He assured Nigerians that the government is working seriously to fish out, apprehend, and prosecute all offenders found to be involved in these fraudulent activities. Tuka also used the opportunity to reaffirm NOA's determination to ensure that students benefit fully from government interventions and called on the public to report any misconduct noticed in the implementation of the scheme for prompt actions. And now to the rest of the stories. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has ordered a total clampdown on unregistered hospitals and quack medical practitioners operating in Abuja. Wike directed that anyone found operating or working in unlicensed health facilities should be arrested and prosecuted. His directive followed the death of a pregnant woman at a private facility in Durobe after a cesarean operation. The minister's senior special assistant on public communication and social media, Lire Olayinka, described the incident as unfortunate. He stated that in line with the federal government's renewed hope agenda, several general hospitals, including Gwarimpa, Nyanya, Abidjan, Kuje, have been designated as comprehensive emergency obstetric and non-natal care centers, offering free cesarean sessions. Providing updates on the Durome incident, Olayinka revealed that an investigation by the Private Health Establishment Registration and Monitoring Committee showed that the hospital was not duly registered. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, says thunderstorms and hazy weather would affect many parts of the country between Sunday and Tuesday. In the weather update shared in Abuja, NIMET said there will be moderate dust haze in states like Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara, Borno, Kano, Yobe, and Jigawa. The agency also said that Anambra and Taraba State will likely see isolated thunderstorms during the forecast period in a post on its X handle. For the North Central region, NIMET said people should expect partly cloudy skies in the morning. NIMET advised people to be careful, especially because strong winds could come before the rain in areas where thunderstorms are expected. And now to foreign news. Police said multiple people are dead and others injured after a man drove an SUV into a crowd at a street festival in Vancouver. Acting Police Chief Steve Ray said 39-year-old man from the British Columbia city is in custody. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, a leader of the Conservative Party, NDP, said they are devastated to learn about the deadly incident. And now to football. The Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, has launched a crackdown on referees who may be involved in match fixing as the country's football league reaches decisive stages. In an internal memo signed by the Secretary of the NFF Refereeing Development Committee, Mohammed Aminu, the Federation warned all referees in Nigeria Premier Football League, Nigeria National League, Women's Football League, and Nationwide League One to uphold fairness and protect the reputation of the game. The NFF expressed fears that clubs, their agents, and other football stakeholders may attempt to influence referees in order to gain unfair advantage. In response, the Federation said it has set up an independent monitoring committee to observe all matches and report any suspicious behavior. According to the NFF, the new monitoring committee will operate independently with members deployed across all match centers to observe and report any action that go against the rules or damage the image of refereeing. Now, just before we go, ensure you make use of your seatbelt while driving. You can follow us on like all our social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. You can also subscribe and watch a news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered 600 women with indigenous business ideas to the tune of 4 billion naira through the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, LSETF, the initiative to empower Lagosians? You can get more details on Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has reiterated its commitments to revolutionize the state waste management process from a linear connect and dump system to a sustainable circular economy. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has ordered a total clampdown on unregistered hospitals and quack medical practitioners operating in Abuja. We also told you the police said multiple people are dead and others injured after a man drove an SUV into a crowd at a street festival in Vancouver. And in sports, the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, has launched a crackdown on referees who may be involved in match fixing as the country's football league reach decisive stages. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafalashiri. I am Dayo Anthony. Many thanks for listening.